Luis, where would you say your confidence level is right now?
Actually, it's getting better. It's getting better. Getting confidence in my pitches. Like I said before, this is a really tough lineup. And like I said, in the first inning, they 3-run homer. You can do nothing about that. So, like I said before, I gotta keep working. I gotta keep, trying to find ways to, get hitters out.
Aaron Boone had mentioned that he was open to the idea of maybe putting you in the bullpen just to take some of the pressure off. Is that something that you would be interested in or open to?
I mean, that's something that I need to talk to him, see if that can happen. But as of right now, I'm a starting pitcher. I love having a day for me. But at the end of the day, I'm with the team and whatever they need me to do.
And what I saw from Severino tonight was a pitcher who just didn't trust his fastball. It's the pitch that he throws more than any other. Tonight he was shying away from it. He threw it less than any of his other pitches, so that shows you he doesn't have confidence in it. He doesn't have belief in it. The Yankees hit 3 solo home runs, not enough offense, but the biggest question, Meredith, is what do the Yankees do with Luis Severino? You're at the point where you have to determine if he gets another start with an ERA of almost 8. My answer would be no.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Anzo. In today's video, we will be talking about Luis Severino and basically how the guy sucks and how he's never going to be a Yankees pitcher ever again and how he could be better suited in the bullpen. Not only that, but we're going to head into Nestor Cortes versus Justin Verlander and the Astros and that matchup right there. That's going to be today. Not only that, but we're going to top it off with how Justin Verlander is basically getting paid by Steve Cohen to play on the Astros. So let's get into it. Like I said, Luis Severino is done. This guy is done for. He's better served in the bullpen. Ever since he came back from that injury, I saw that guy and he had more energy coming out of the bullpen. He looked like he's the guy that you want from there. I mean, he has the energy, he has the passion and everything, but not as a starting pitcher. The guy is just done as a starting pitcher, and we've seen this. I don't know why Boone actually kept having him come on over and over and over again, or Brian Cashman, whoever's controlling this whole thing. Why would you have a Luis Severino go after the Astros? Doesn't make sense. We've seen what Luis Severino has done. And yes, I understand the Domingo Germán situation, but you guys knew this guy was an alcoholic. Like, if you knew he was an alcoholic and you knew probably it would get to this point where, hey man, we're going to have to get this guy out of here, then why not in the trade deadline go get some pitchers? Yes, I know it's not that many pitchers out there, but damn, you could have at least tried to get Montgomery back or someone at least solid that you can try to put into this whole thing. But the Yankees didn't do that. The Yankees went out there and got some more relief pitchers or DFA'd guys, the bargain type of trades, which is unfortunate because the Yankees need as much backup as they can right now. Because now you take Luis Severino out of that rotation, Germán is out of that rotation. Who do you really have? Yeah, you have Cole that's doing amazing, Cy Young type of year, but that's about it. Rodon is still trying to figure out what he's pitching or what he's doing, and yeah, maybe he'll pitch one good game, but we haven't seen anything really that we've been expecting from him because he's still basically like in spring training mode. Not only that, but Nestor Cortes, which we'll get into, is just starting to come back. So these are not really the moves that should be, wow, these are great moves, we're getting these guys back. There should have been already moves done or preventative, because these guys know more than us, obviously.
I was going to say, can you leave him in that rotation? What are your options after Luis Severino?
I think you look at Johnny Brito, who is on the roster right now. They have Vasquez down at the AAA level. I think that the Yankees have been very faithful to Severino. I think they've given him a lot of opportunities to work out of this situation that he is in right now. But when you're in a pennant race, and that's what the Yankees are in, they're in a wild card race trying to hunt down the Blue Jays, you can't fall behind this quickly every time you're out. Now, Severino had a couple of innings there where he steadied himself, but when your team is trailing 3-0 before you've even hit, that's deflating. It wasn't as bad as his last start when they were down 7-0 in the first inning, but I think the potential is definitely there to move him to the bullpen, see if he can right himself, and give someone like Brito a shot.
That they should know that, wow, we got an alcoholic here. Luis Severino says he's the worst pitcher in baseball, where if you guys ever play baseball, it's more of a mental game. Physically we can do it. We can hit the ball. We can catch the ball. But it's the mental part of the game that gets to you. And so if we're hearing this stuff from Luis Severino, why would we ever throw him out there again to pitch?
Aaron, how do you think Luis is handling this? I mean, it's a walk year for him. He's had so much success in the past, and it's been, like you said, such a grind for him.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's human. It's difficult. It's no fun when you're going through that and you're scuffling, especially when you've, been as good a pitcher as he's been. He's very mature though, and I think deals with it as well as one would deal with it. You've got to have perspective and priorities and things like that. So he's working really hard to try and unlock himself and to get to where we know he can get. So that's never easy. But with that said, I think he handles it probably better than most.
Why not maybe split him up with a Nestor Cortez, which could have been another option, and have these two guys that, Nestor Cortez is on a short leash, maybe put him there for the second part of the game or whatever, and mix those two guys in and put maybe a rookie and see what you can get with a rookie, because I would trust a rookie over Luis Severino right now, and someone that's more hungry than a Luis Severino that's saying, yeah, I'm the worst pitcher in baseball. It's really sad for me. Like, stop. You're a professional. Just go out there and figure it out. Don't moan and cry about being the worst pitcher in baseball. We know you are, but we don't need you to be saying that. We don't need you to be manifesting that in a sense. No, you got to go out there and go do something, work on it. I don't know, but it's annoying. It's annoying because these guys are professionals. They should know what to do. They should know what to get to that point. But unfortunately, we're here talking about how Luis Severino is basically never going to pitch again in the starting game, starting a game.
When you look at some of the struggles you've had in the first inning, do you feel they're more mental or mechanical?
I think it's a little of both. I'm not going to lie. Every time I give up a homer or a run in the first inning, it's like, Jesus Christ, what am I doing? And start looking for different stuff. It's mechanic, if it's tipping. But, this is a really good lineup. If you make a mistake, you're going to pay for it.
Even Aaron Boone is like, damn, dude, he's not guaranteed. Everything's on the table, blah, blah, blah. And even Luis Severino's like, yeah, whatever I can do to help this team, I'll, come out of the bullpen. So if that's needed, then he'll come out of the bullpen, which I think is better suited for him. And the Yankees do have that option to pick up $15 million to keep him for another year, but I doubt the Yankees will. I mean, again, you never know. With this trade deadline, Brian Cashman could be like, oh, $15 million is a great deal. We can get Luis Severino. But, yeah, Luis Severino's done. I think he'll be better suited on a different team. Look at what happened with Aaron Hicks. When he went to the Orioles, he rejuvenated, and now he's doing great, right? So Luis Severino would be better suited in a different team, figuring it out and all that stuff. But right now, it's just not doing it for me and not doing it for the Yankees. And now we're going to be looking for another starter when we should have already been prepared for this and went out and got a couple of starters, if anything. Unfortunately, we didn't. Now we're going to have to rely on a couple of rookie starters or whatever we can really get with Domingo gone and basically now Luis Severino gone. Let me know your thoughts down below regarding that, because Luis Severino, the guy just lost it. He's going to need a offseason to figure this all out. But right now isn't the time to break down. Now let's get into Nestor Cortez versus Justin Verlander. That's going to be an interesting matchup. Again, Nestor Cortez is being rushed. He's going to have a 60-pitch limit, meaning that the guy, this is basically his rehab game, but the Yankees were like, dude, we're struggling. We need you to come back now. Do your rehab against the Astros. And what a great time this is, right, to be a Yankee fan, because we're going to see Nestor Cortez basically, have these guys work the count on him and basically get out either on the third, fourth, fifth inning, depending on if they score runs or get people on base and all that stuff.
Justin Verlander, the Yankees faced him not too long ago. You have to imagine he's extremely excited to get back out there as a member of the Astros.
A couple of weeks ago, he's wearing a Mets uniform, and he pitched very well against the Yankees, and now he's back with the Astros, and as you said, the adrenaline must be pumping. He has pitched very well in his last 8 starts or so, an ERA of under 2, so the Yankees will have the challenge of trying to figure him out. We've talked about their offense, some better at-bats in the first game of this series, some long balls in game 2, but not enough traffic on the bases. And then Nestor Cortez, probably looking at about 60 pitches from him, Meredith, but they didn't use any of their A-type relievers today. So King, Peralta, Holmes all in play tomorrow. So if Cortez can match Verlander for about 5 innings or so, the Yankees will go to their bullpen and hope that they can win that one.
What are the realistic expectations for Nestor Cortez? He's been out quite some time, and as we mentioned, every game so important for the Yankees right now.
I'm going to watch that first inning and look for precision from Cortez, because we know what he throws. It's a lot of four-seamers and it's a lot of cutters. And when he's at his best, he is moving those pitches around the strike zone and he's putting them exactly where he wants them to be. I thought the difference this year, Meredith, and the All-Star season last year was missing location. And you can say that about so many pitchers. We could say that about Severino's outing tonight. So I think Cortez needs to be precise, and with that pitch count, needs to be efficient.
So it's going to be another game where you're just going to be like, come on, this could have been prevented. We could have had another starter. Why do we have the same team that we had in the beginning, but worse? It just doesn't make any sense. The Astros got better, and they were like basically almost in first place. So they're second place against the Texas Rangers, but they went out there and got a Justin Verlander. Yeah. And what did the Yankees do that they're not in first place? Well, let's just get nobody. Yeah, how about that? Oh, but we got a relief pitcher. That's a nobody. It doesn't make any sense yet. The Astros did get better with getting Justin Verlander, and it's going to be an interesting game. Anything can happen in baseball. Yes, of course, anything can happen, but you just don't want to put yourself in that position, you know? Nestor Cortez rehab versus Justin Verlander, a potential Hall of Fame pitcher. Are you kidding me? And not only to mention the fact that Justin Verlander just pitched a gem versus us when he played for the Mets, and we're going to have to face him a few more times this year as well. It's not good. It's not good at all for the Yankees. Yes, we got that one win, but this loss against the Astros could have been prevented by having a better pitcher on the mound. Hence the trade deadline, hence Brian Cashman, hence their whole mentality in that front office. Now, talking about front offices, we got to talk about the Mets and how exactly they are paying Justin Verlander to basically play for the Houston Astros. Keep in mind, Steve Cohen made this huge deal to get Max Scherzer, to get Justin Verlander, because they were saying, listen, we're going to win in the next 5 years, Mets fans. Next 5 years, we're going to win a World Series. And that obviously did not happen. I mean, there's still a couple more years, but based on them, they're going to wait till 2025 or 2026 to be competing. So meaning probably no Shohei Ohtani for the Mets, just to say that. But anyways, they shipped out Max Scherzer first to the Texas Rangers, and then Verlander was like, what's happening? I mean, we need to know more. Like, are we going to be in win now mode or what? And they were like, nah, bro, we're going to ship you out too. Where do you want to go? It's like, well, I would love to go to Houston. They made a deal with Houston, and basically Steve Cohen is paying $35 million for his seasons to go play for the Houston Astros, meaning the Houston Astros got a great deal in the sense that they're only paying like maybe half or exactly what they would have wanted to pay for a Justin Verlander on their team. Cohen is paying for all of it, most of it, I would say. And, I mean, yes, of course. You can look at the fact that, yes, the Mets got Astros 1 and I think number 3 outfielders in their minor league system. That obviously it's a good deal because the Astros and their minor league system, in order to be number 1 in that minor league system, means that you are really good and you're going to be blossoming very, very soon. So the Mets got those guys. Will they win out in the future? Probably. Will the Astros win out and now? Yes, because they're in win now mode. So unfortunately, that's what we're going to have to deal with because Steve Cohen wants to pay for that. Now we have to deal with Justin Verlander. But anyways, let me know how you guys feel down in the comments down below. As always, thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content. And I'll see you guys next time.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.